Okay, then the next thing we want to do is add in another part. So we come down here to the bottom and we see we're in part design. So we got to get back to assembly design. How do we do that? We're going to come up here to physical product. We're going to double click on this and we're back in assembly. From what we did last video, might as well go here and go to properties and change this to block lab. I like to use underscores. You don't have to. So we got block lab, and I want to go over here to product modification, and I want to insert a new 3D part. Again, you click it, nothing happens because it wants to know where you want to put it. Okay, you would not necessarily put a part inside of a part, right? Just what it says right there. But again, I could have different assemblies here. So you pick on block lab and then adds one down here. Okay, so then before we go any further, we'll go to properties and we'll change this to top. Is that what I called it? I think I called it top. And you see top, but it's physical product, some number, .1. I guess I could have done it while I was there. Go to instance, and then I'll just swipe out everything except for the .1, and I'll call that top. Okay, now open this up, open up, there's everything right there. I am not in part design, right? So I double click on part body or this one. If you double click on this, it's not going to work. If you double click on this one or this one or any of these, it's going to work. It's going to take you over to part design. Okay, great. So now what do I do? So now things are a little bit different here. I want to make the lid, and I totally can. What you do not want to do is pick the top of that and start drawing on it. Okay, this is about links. You do not want to make links between two entirely different parts. Okay, so here's another word to go along with this. Designing in context. So context, the stuff surrounding us, so to speak. Okay, so I would like to design in context. I like designing this thing here, this lid that's going to go on this yellow box. I would like to design it while I see the yellow box. It's very convenient to see the car while you're designing the wheels, so you know that it's roundaboutly the right size. So it's nice. But you have to remember that link thing. So to help me remember this, to make sure that I don't mess up and pick a face here accidentally, it's going to be kind of hard. You're probably thinking it's pretty hard to pick a face accidentally. Sure, right. But what about these planes down here? Are these the planes that are for this one, or are they the planes for this one? You see as I move around here, they do actually highlight. So you could accidentally do a thing and make a link, and that will definitely cause you problems down the road. Okay, we'll let that one go for now, but it's problematic. So what you do is you come up here to base.1 and you hide it. Simple as that. So now I hid the main object, so everything else underneath is gone as well, just hidden. Now I can come over here to this plane system and I can be fairly confident that it's the one for my new part body that I'm making. If you were still unsure, you could come over here and you could hover over it. You see in that XY plane, that's the flat one. I could do that. So I pick that. Yep, that's the plane that I want right there. And I'll make a sketch. Okay, back to regular business. So now we're going to go here, get in the center, get right on it, bring it out, and 50 by 50 again. Yeah, the new background isn't helping either, you see. Colors are kind of problematic with CAD programs. That's all right, we'll live with it here. So I'll get out here and I'm going to pad this one up. I think I just did it 5. Okay, and then I'll go to part body, go to properties, go to graphic, and we'll make this one green. Okay, all right. So that's that one done. And now I can unhide the other one and see what I got. So you look at this and you're like, oof, that's not what I wanted. And then if you move it around, see that this glitching going on right here? This is a thing in, well, all the programs, but not everybody knows it. They call it Z fighting because the, lots of other deeper reasons why it's called Z, but the normals, the surface the green surface right here is exactly the same as part of the yellow surface that's right there. And so they're fighting to be displayed on the screen. So basically, it means they're both exactly in the same spot. That's not what we want. So realize that this yellow block does not stop right here. It's actually stopping down here, and the green and the yellow block are kind of in the same space, you see? So this is our problem. This is our problem now. We now have our two elements, and we need to assemble them. To assemble them, moving them around a little bit can be helpful, and how you do that, that's a thing as well. So we have to learn that first. And then we'll go to our constraints, and then we'll start to stick this block together. That's going to be the next video.